Namaskar. It's between good afternoon and good evening, everyone, watching our Aspiring Life Consultants Private Limited YouTube channel. This is Chaitali Sengupta. After a long time, I'm being live because we were all very busy with the submission of the documents of the students, preparing them, continuous revision, and everything it was going. So, how are you all? Uh, this live is I'm today live because since yesterday night, we all, the entire team, we are facing lots of inquiries from different states of India, different geographical locations of India. Students are inquiring about, uh, suppose, for example, I will give you examples. Today, only case study will go in this live. Suppose one case is asking, ma'am, I had appeared class 12 in 2017, and when I have checking my list, which has just come down, for the submission of equivalence, why it's mentioning 2018 and 2019. I had appeared for my class 12, and it's mentioned 2020. So, to my utter surprise, I asked her, "You are from a different consultant, and didn't you check with them?" Okay, and it was okay for their state. It is okay if they appear for 2017. Their results come in 2018, which is being considered, and if they appear, class 12 in 2019, their uh, answers or their mark sheet will come on the 2020. But the students and parents have a fear because of one reason: they were not aware. They are not being clarified by the consultant properly. So even after taking admission, the students and parents have so many queries, so many trivial queries to big queries. Now one case come who said ki I am from this state, why my name in the list is not there or something like that. So when I say ki go and talk to a consultant, the consultant is not taking the call or not answering anything very properly. So all this is creating a massacre kind of a situation in the entire mindset of the student and the parents. We understand as a consultant, I also understand how it feels. But technically, today my video is about one student. Today, early in the morning, I woke up with a WhatsApp message, and it really starred my entire perception, concept, and I really felt very sad, you can say, about this. Uh, I will not name. Uh, he told me, how is my college? I said, have you taken admission generally? He said, yes, I have taken, I have submitted my documents, I've seen in the list my name is there. I said, and why you're asking me, how is the college? And to mention, this student has not taken admission from Aspiring Life, to be more precise. And I said, then why you're asking me now at this point of time when your equivalent certificate is going to come, and then you will get a student visa, and then you can fly to Bangladesh to fulfill your dream with that college where you have taken admission through your consultant. He replied me, I have no knowledge of my college. I have to just take admission because my parents decided on, and I had no option. Then only one thing, I paused for a few seconds and minutes and told him, "Okay, you study well. Wherever the college is, whatever college you had chosen, if today I, dissect your college, whether it is bad, mediocre, or worse, that student would, be more bad, would be feeling more bad, would be depressed, right? So I would request all the parents and students and also the consultant, whenever we as a consultant, I'm also a consultant, when we are actually promoting a college, we should give a clear picture, keeping in mind few parameters. I sent the students also those parameters which I'm going to discuss. First of all, the inception of the college. Now, the inception can be anything, but from which year this college is actually taking foreign students for admission. Second of all, the infrastructure of that college. How many beds are there in the hospital? How many free beds are there in the hospital? Second of all, how long are they taking the foreign students, as I said to you? How many batches had actually passed out from that college? I think that is the most important thing. One student or parent can ask, the consultant, or can make a research or call directly to the college and get to know about it, because now digitally we are so sound, we can actually, and Bangladesh is like a 30 minutes flight, even we can go to that country and check. And if not, Maintain these parameters: inception of the college, inception from which this college is taking the foreign students, how many batches had passed, the hospital, how far is the hospital or within the campus, how many beds they are offering, how many free beds are there, are the students allowed to touch the patients, and from which state the mostly the crowd is there in that college. Okay, we know India is a country of unity, different languages, different culture. We all together celebrate many festivals, many occasions. But again, then sometimes there are food habits where we differ from one another. So in some colleges from particular state, if students are going, they will get more. They will get. Suppose if today I 10 more students or 20 students at a branch going to a particular college, and we are all Bengali, suppose, so dal and mach we are getting, I mean, chawal dal and fish we are getting more, and suppose there are only two students who are veg, so they will feel a bit deprived, they might get only dal chawal and a sabzi. So many things you need to go to adjust, because a student is studying 19 subjects, staying at that particular college for 5 years plus 1 year of internship. So he needs to feel the ambience, the food, from which state most students are going, whether he's comfortable with that. Many parameters are to be taken. And most importantly, coming to the academic, the faculty members, how many full-time lecturers, head of the department, how many junior lecturers, professors are there, are they offering any special tutorials for the students, okay, who thinks they cannot adjust with the classes and they think they're a bit behind the other students. So generally there are some colleges they offer tutorials, so choose your best in that way. You have to make a study. Always don't believe in Google. Okay, you can serve Google and see a college or a consultant who had actually sent one or two students, but you can see them their name in the first thing when you browse. So always don't be so much dependent on Google. Google can't make you a doctor. We become Google doctors or Google students. So make a call to the college or be very one-to-one transparent and sit with the parameters with your consultant. Ask them the question and the parameters which I had just mentioned right now, and you have to. And then few student tells me, "Ki, ma'am, I had asked the senior student, he or she says it's a very good college, but I somehow feel there is something." The student also says that. I say either you trust the senior blindly, or if you have any prick or doubt, talk to a consultant. If possible, go to Bangladesh, because in Aspiring Life, when any parents come to us and they have full doubt, we always offer them that please go and have a look at the colleges. Our colleague from Aspiring Life Bangladesh office will take you to these colleges. You take a tour of the colleges, make a list in which colleges you have choices according to the budget or your preference, or maybe your relative is studying anything. So an overall research and study should be there, because after a list come or after the student takes admission, when he or she is not really happy, parents still have queries in mind and asking the other consultant or agencies what is good, what is bad. It shows they have no clarity of their questions beforehand. Either they did not ask, they blindly go, because it's like having a shop, a pan dukan in your neighborhood. You go and always buy pan from there, and you don't like to explore, but maybe 5 minutes away from your place or 10 minutes away from your place you might have something better. But since we have a habit ki I know this person, or that person referred me to this, always don't go by this. Make a very technically sound research to know, because after once you have taken admission, now students are waiting for the equivalent certificate, and then visa will happen. Now they're asking, is my college good? So this is the present scenario of the students maximum. Either parents forcing them, or maybe their budget, I agree. But I have seen one thing, 98% of cases, the consultant are not very clear with the students and the parents. While counseling before the admission, nothing was made clear to them. That is the reason. Students doesn't know the rule of their state. They doesn't know what are the documents required. They're like, why in this column it is mentioned yes, or why in this row it is no. They are not told anything. Some students are not even aware of the fact whether their forms have been submitted or not. Forget about choosing the college. And yes, to know, coming back to my topic, is my medical college good? Keep in mind the parameters. You can, put 36 rupees in your mobile, prepaid mobile, and you can call Bangladesh any colleges. Or if you want our help, we're always there to help you, to guide you. But after taking admission, when you are sitting and waiting for the student visa to come and fly, that time if you have so many doubts, or maybe after you reach that college, you don't like the ambience, or maybe in that college the medium of instruction is Bengali. Maybe during rain the college gets flooded with water, the hostel, the college, you are not aware of it. So when somebody comes to aspiring life, we tell the good and bad points of the college parallelly. Because a college or anything can be perfectly 100%. There will be a good point and bad points. Sometimes we see a college having 5 bad points and 2 good points, or some colleges have 5 good points and 2 bad points. So one needs to check. Okay, this is the thing. So I will not make my video very long, because something really hurts me when I see the students are in such query, such uh, one kind of anxiety or stress or depression, you can say. They're like, he says कि my parents forcing me to go, my consultant are giving me this, मेरा मामा का लड़का वहाँ पढ़ता है इसलिए मुझे भी जाना पड़ता है, but I'm very unsure of this college. This thing should not happen. It actually creates a turmoil in the mind of every student, which should not happen. But we at Aspiring Life is always there, be it from any consultant you are, for any guidance or anything. Please feel free to call to the given number. Please call us for any help. We will try. Okay, we will try to help you. Today we cannot change your college because you had paid your fees, you had done all the procedures. But yes, we can guide you. But my dear students, please do study well. This is what you can do. Maybe in your college, the college you chose have less patient flow. You might get less patients, and in some colleges you might get a lot of patient flow, which you might miss. But it's okay. It's all part and parcel of your life. Everything is not in your hand. Maybe you did not do your research work. Maybe what questions you are asking today, you did not ask while taking admission. Maybe you did not explore the proper consultants. Okay, you are not even aware whether you are with the consultant you're working works directly with the college or have some via media person in that country. So what is the establishment of the consultancy, what are the services they render pre and post, everything. So, again, all know by now that Aspiring Life, every year we do a pre-orientation class on the first year subjects, that is anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. We are also coming up with the guidance of OBG, gynae, and, few forensic medicines. We will just touch all these things because you all will go on in the end of July. So 3 months, what you are going to do is also a very big question. So we are extending our pre-orientation class. You might take an admission from any other consultant agencies, but if you want to get guidelines, or if you want to study, or if you want to be in that first year pattern, you can please call all the numbers of our, by now you all have know our numbers. So please dial or WhatsApp us and enroll yourself for the pre-orientation class. Well, we're always there to help you, guide you. So today, till this much, thank you. We'll meet soon. And do not forget to like and subscribe our channel.